Vega, host of the Open House Party. With me is my favorite friend of all times, Leon Gunsteel, and we'll be soon getting some more guests as soon as possible. I'm expecting more people to show up. I don't know when they'll show up, but then eventually they'll come in if they feel like it. Anyways, I'll be discussing some really interesting topics. Anything that people can bring up, I'll gladly listen to it. Anyways, let's begin talking about what's going on. Did you see the picture of Lucky Palmer? I just had to put that in there. It is so funny. There's a picture of Lucky Palmer in a cosplay outfit, and it's in the stream right now.
I haven't. Oh my god! Now.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was hilarious. That it was very much. Apparently, he is doing VR for a hentai game. He's promoting like some hentai VR game. Yeah, so it's kind of weird how this whole situation can happen. Like especially what's going on with the
indie. I'm JT.
Oh, okay.
I can't be. I couldn't be in here long. I'll be back in about a couple hours.
That's fine.
On to like.
I understand.
Oh, by the way, how was Apex soon? Heard anything from him yet?
I haven't heard from him yet. I know that he's on Facebook right now. He's been. I'm kind of worried about him because I know that hurricane hit the center of where my family was at, which I'm worried about them because they live around Bayamon, which Saba I think is okay from what I heard. My aunt did send a message out there. She's doing fine.
Yeah, it just like that hurricane just hit hard.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're okay. I'm assuming my mom's probably in contact, waiting for them to call.
Okay. Yeah, well, see you later then.
You too, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Apex is to everybody know. Apex is in Puerto Rico right now, so yeah, there's been a huge hurricane that just hit Puerto Rico too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a donation for relief fund. I'll probably link it in the chat just to see if anybody wants to donate money to that thing. Because I heard that because I linked it in Twitter because one model has done so. Let me see if I can find her. I'm gonna go on Twitter and find it. Here we go. I don't know if that's gonna work, but eventually it will. Oh boy, this is not a good thing. Puerto Rico in English. Here we go. I'm gonna link it down right here so that people can see the Unite Puerto Rico fund. Eventually, I hope this helps because this is kind of a situation where. Let me see if I can find the link. Because right now I'm having technical issues with my screen here. Oh boy, I hate this. Yeah, it's been doing that lately. I've been having issues with my screen because it's totally a bad day for me. Eventually I'll link it down the stream. Yeah, I'll let you jump in, man. I'm just putting out the link here for the video. Here, Johnny, let me give you the link. Eventually this whole stream won't be. Here you go. You can jump in anytime you want. Here you go, Johnny. There's the link. Let me see if this works, because eventually that link leads to a very good donation. If you want to donate to help the hurricane relief, there you go. There's the link to the hurricane relief fund. Hopefully this helps. Because a lot of people are trying to donate to the hurricane relief fund. Hopefully things won't be that bad. So here's a message from Amy Fantasy, which a lot of you may not know her, but she is, even though I have my disagreements with her politically, she is a nice person. So here's...
About 3 million people have no electricity right now, no access to clean water, cell phones. Many people have lost their homes. Countless people have lost everything. My family is there. My grandmother, my grandfather, my cousins, my best friend and her family are all there. And it's been very hard for me to watch this happen from so far away and not be able to really do much except for make donations. So I really urge you, if possible, to share and like this video, to check out the American Red Cross and make a donation, to check out Unidos por Puerto Rico, and to check out Remezcla. All the links are down below. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and this is something that that is being said, especially also, let me see if I can find the other one from Mexico, because Mexico does need help too. If I can find it, I'll link it to you guys. Let's see. UNICEF, even though I don't like UNICEF, hopefully UNICEF is going to help. There's a link for UNICEF Earthquake Relief Fund, which I don't know if that's going to be a good thing, but eventually, as advertised, they also are trying to help Mexico too. So I'll give you guys the link to that too. Let me see if this works out as expected. Let's see here. See if I can find the link here. It's not perfect, but eventually... Let's see if I can find it. Which right now UNICEF is trying to help a bunch of people. I recommend you donate to UNICEF right here. They are also doing relief for Mexico, which I'll link the website. Yeah, there's a 20-second delay in the stream, so I can't really say much about it other than the fact that there's a big delay on this one. So I'm just gonna try to get anyone to come in as soon as possible. I'm going to try to mess with the settings here, see if there's anything wrong with it. Okay, the video output is currently active. Please turn off the output changes the video settings. Alright. Output. As much as I want to, I should put it at a certain buff rate. Put it at this range, because it's not going to really do much for anything, especially the audio and everything. I'm gonna have... Alright, now we're back. Sorry if I'm very much having problems right now. It's just I had some technical issues. Hopefully things won't be that bad. Anyways, Let me see if this works. Hopefully this works fine. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry that I had some technical issues with the live stream. Hopefully this will work. Anyways, how's it going? I'm just trying to get things done here. I did link the stream. If anybody is interested to come in and try to, you know, talk to me about some issues that they have or concerns, I'll gladly listen to them. Anyways, there's a big delay here. Alright, I'm just going to link the Hangout right here. Hopefully someone would come in, but then again, I'm not going to bother with it because it's a little bit difficult than I thought. The live stream isn't that good, so anyways, here we go. I'm going to try to get this live stream working as soon as possible. Holy shit. Apparently Baphomet has found all the Antifa, has a list of Antifa members. Oh boy. This is not good. There's several listed as SJW as gaming as well. Anyway, sleep now, goon. Oh snap! That's some crazy ass shit. Oh man. Oh boy.
Hello, boys, girls, and those who sexually identify as a character from Lethal Weapon. Welcome to another exhilarating edition of the Open House podcast for the week of September the 22nd, 2017.
Yep.
The podcast that's voiced by Rob. The podcast that finds justice and makes a sequel to it.
Yep, and that's why we're here tonight, right now, doing something. Talking about bullshit and stuff like that that's happening around the world.
I am, of course, your host, John Peterson.
I'm actually the host.
Here as always.
I'm actually the host, JT Vega.
And I'm John Peterson.
Yep, and he's John Peterson. Johnny P, as in what we call him.
Yep. First, today's weekly question. Have you ever played through Marvel vs. Capcom's Infinite Story Mode? And if so, what did you think of it?
I haven't played it yet. A lot of people, from what I heard, are very upset with the DLC. The gameplay is okay, but a lot of people are very upset with the content.
Execution?
Yeah, the execution of the DLC, because a lot of people are waiting for the game to come out, and of course they find out there's a lack of characters in the game that should have been in the game. But unfortunately, you know, I can't blame anybody at Capcom. I know they were just trying to make money. So you got any messages?
Hold my beer.
Seems like you got a lot of messages today, because I'm hearing like beep beep beep.
My friggin' Discord.
Oh really? Discord? They're talking about anime and stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about big anime titties.
Ah, big anime titties. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Antifa has been found out by Baphomet, and it looks like Baphomet is not happy with Antifa. Apparently they doxed...
English, please.
Well, apparently they doxed a bunch of Antifa members, and they found... Oh boy, I kind of feel bad for this woman, but unfortunately, Lorelei
What about her?
Lorelei Bailey. She's infamous. Her affiliations kind of she kind of was a snitch for the FBI. And of course,
She's LARPing as a terrorist.
unfortunately, it looks like it because they're claiming that she's involved with Antifa.
Speaking of which, did you see that video of Tucker Carlson taking out a terrorist LARPing as a giraffe?
I heard about that video. I saw the news. Video.
I'll send you a link in the chat.
Yeah, I watched that video before. It was so ridiculous. But I did.
This one's from a PSA sit.
Yeah, but I also did hear about the Antifa recordings because apparently someone from Poll recorded a a meeting where they were talking about certain issues. It turns out they believe that Hell's Angels are Nazis, and they also were secretly trying to beat up people because they let them, because apparently they're going to be targeting people in the near future who are not Nazis, but technically they believe that they are Nazis. Like they're seriously trying to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though. I kind of feel bad right now because already Baphomet is going to war with them. Baphomet is very pissed off with them right now because after hearing all the chatter that they said, they are not happy with them. Because they basically are saying that they're willing to commit violence. Yep. So what's going on?
All right, I'm looking for something on my beer.
So you're looking for something? Is it porn?
You are very funny, Vega.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Yeah.
And I am not looking for porn. I am looking for some fictitious ways to body all these LARPers.
Ah, well, Ian Ferguson. I'm glad he's back. It's kind of funny though. PewDiePie's heart is a fucking sewage pump.
Alright, first things first. I'm going to need to switch to screen share mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be showing some things like that.
Yep, like last time.
All right, you're gonna show us.
Let's start light.
You're gonna start showing the hentai and shit.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Then what are you gonna show me? What are you gonna show the audience?
Mortal Kombat versus DC All Heroic Brutalities. Just kind of soften them up for the main course, shall we say.
I really can't do that. I'm sorry. You're gonna
why?
Because apparently, YouTube has been very, very
yeah, Drakish.
Draconious about the issues about violence and gratuitous violence in video games. So apparently they want to limit the amount of showing violence. Therefore, violence is evil according to them.
They're normies. Normies, get out!
No, they're actually they're normal people, but at the same time, they're just from California. What do you expect them to do? And you're from California.
No, I'm from Illinois.
You're from Illinois? Oh, okay.
And clearly they don't... Well, then clearly YouTube's upper staff doesn't know me well, do they?
Did they?
They don't know me well. I mean, where I come from, we had Al friggin' Capone. It's gonna take more than some moral busybodies to scare this spurg.
Yep. And also, there's also some good news I found out from the comic book community. Brian Pulido's newest book, Lady Death Unholy Ruin, #1, has been fully funded. Thank you all so much. I just put in some money into it, and I hope that I can get a good copy out of it. Anyways, Brian Pulido, congratulations on your Kickstarter campaign. Hopefully, Coffin Comics will become a success.
More of a success than what Marvel's been crapping out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's start off with Wonder Woman. Whoop, 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 whoop. Crack.
So you're watching that.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I'm calling him. We'll call him Shazam because, you know, lawyery, legalese stuff. Wham! Thunder of the Gods, JT.
Yes.
Thunder of the Gods.
The Thunder of the Gods. So you never heard of Mortal Kombat porn music?
Oh, I have actually.
Dun, dun.
Been a fan since I was a wee little Johnny. Don't tell anyone though.
Yeah. Yeah, because apparently there was Mortal Kombat porn music back in the days, and they did make a video of it. Like they did the
Ah yes, compliments of Dan Pussy Forden.
Here we go.
But seriously though, YouTube, California, grow a backbone, or we're gonna make you grow a backbone.
Yep. And that's what happens when they did the whole
what?
The whole Mortal Kombat theme. Dun dun dun. It's like,
Just goes to show how California has become, and how much I'm hoping they sink right into Atlantis.
yep. So, heard Leon was on earlier. Yeah, he was. He was here.
Is he gonna pop back?
I don't know. He's very much busy with some other things.
Well, if he comes back, tell him I'm just a simple spurg, okay?
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll be
No,
okay.
already. Oh, time for the main course already, huh?
Yep.
All right. Now these are every fatality from 91 all the way to 2015. So YouTube, here's my little thank you message. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Now don't tell anyone, Vega, but I got a soft spot for the classics.
Ah.
So, apparently, Donald Trump called, what? The leader of North Korea, Rocket Man. And apparently the liberals are siding with him.
Well, it's because they don't like Trump personally, because they don't think.
Yeah.
The problem with the problem is they never liked him. They never will like him because he's an asshole.
Well, Trump is a jerk. false setting.
Yeah, he is, but there's nothing we could do about him because I just don't really give a shit about him, what he does and what he did. It's like I don't give a crap about what Obama did, but I know what he did. Heck, I know what Trump did, and a lot of people are upset with him because you have to understand he threatened Guam. They have to understand Guam is a territory itself that is technically a part of the U.S., but it isn't. It's a U.S. territory. It's considered a U.S. territory. But the sad part is that they threaten Guamanian. If you're threatening, that's an act of war to them. If you try to threaten to put a nuke on them, that's just kind of sad. Targeting a nuke on them. And that's just a little island, and yet you're going to go after a freaking island because it's a strategical point where the Navy usually just puts their ships at. It's like they're going after, they're threatening them.
All right. Man, I wish we had some music for this next segment. It's an old favorite. Can you guess what that segment is?
Nope.
It's waifu or no waifu.
No, please. They already hated that one. I had people threatening my life for that one, man. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. There's no way we can do that segment. Unfortunately, that one was never liked it, man. I'm sorry. It seems that there's a lot of shit going down that happened. I'm sorry, man. I would bring some positive news. Heck, a lot of people are talking about... Did you hear about the Star Trek's Discovery thing?
Can't say I've heard of that show.
Apparently, so having the first black lead of a first Star just blast that into a million pieces. Wait, what? And I recalled originally Deep Space Nine had an original black lead, which was Cisco.
Wait, that's the one with Jeffrey Combs, right?
Yep.
He also voiced Brainiac in Injustice 2.
Yeah.
I kid you not. Herbert West voiced Brainiac.
Herbert West. Oh, so you do know.
I'm a horror buff, JT.
Oh. Herbert West, aka the Reanimator, right?
Bingo.
Ah. So you like...
Oh, someone's here.
Oh, hey,
Fallen?
how's it going?
Fallen.
He's very quiet. He left.
Oh. And he's gone.
Yep, he's gone.
So anyway, sorry that plan went
So-
friggin' south in a hurry.
So you... Well, let's put it this way. I know that Cisco from Deep Space Nine was paid... Let's look up the actor's name because a lot of people have been talking about this show for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good show. It's just a shame that Avery Brooks, that's the name. Benjamin Sisko. And a lot of people seem to forget about him for some reason. And they were like saying the first black leading character in a sci-fi TV show. It's like,
My God.
yeah.
If liberals get any stupider, we might have to, yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of sad. Sorry, Mike's not working. Hi, how's it going? I kind of feel bad because it's like everyone was like talking about it. It's like Avery Brooks was like the first leading actor to play on a TV show back in and this was like back in like I think in the 90s, and he was a good actor, but the show kind of like didn't last as much as it did, but it did okay for itself. Because it lasted since like from 1993 through 1999, and I'm surprised that show lasted that long, for almost 6 years. And it was a good show. It's just a shame that they had to end that show.
There was a lot of stuff they could have went with that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, and it was a good show. It was like but it's like they kind of want to erase history and claim that, oh yeah, this is the first black the first black lead in a TV show. And it's like, wait, what? I'm just laughing about that situation.
Oh, did you hear? Andy Muschietti is planning on remaking Pet Sematary.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
Interesting.
He was the director of It, for those of you who don't know who he is.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that Selma Hayek is raising money for relief, and she's in league with UNICEF. So here's another link to the thing. So if anybody wants to help out Mexico in Team Selma Hayek, which is what she's doing right now, she's trying to raise money for the earthquake victims of Mexico, which she's trying to help her fellow citizens in need. Hopefully, this will help them. If UNICEF
That's actually kind of cool, Selma.
Yeah, because she's a Mexican. Yeah.
Speaking of, have you seen Selma in her current status?
I know that I found out that she did
Hitman's Bodyguard.
No, she did a TV show that I really liked, which was Babylon 5. She was in one of the episodes as a young woman back in the days, back in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised that she starred in that show. I was just like, oh, cool. I didn't know you were in Babylon 5. Yeah, everyone's talking about the Punisher. The Punisher.
Why would somebody want to talk about that guy? All he does is murder, murder, murder.
Yeah, but he kills. That's what they like about him, because he likes to. He's not like. He's sort of an anti-hero, but at the same time, people like him because he's very much like. Some people agree with his tone of action. There's also another thing that I like to bring up. A lot of people are bringing this up too, and this is kind of obvious. They're bringing up, let's see, what else? Did you hear about Konami's bringing a new Zone of the Enders, a new Zone of the Enders game? But the sad part is that this game's going to become a VR game. What is your thoughts on that one?
It's time to stop, Konami. Stick to making children's card games.
I kind of agree with you on that. I kind of feel bad. But they still are releasing card games for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and there's also some news that I heard that Bobby the Brain Heenan passed away.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah, that's sad news, because I used to always remember Bobby the Brain Heenan with his bad jokes. Aside from everything he does try, even though he makes really bad jokes, he was always the guy with the bad jokes that always surprised everybody.
With what exactly?
Like he tends to. I kind of remembered him when he talked about something about you train in the dark and you go and I used to remember him in WCW days when he was like commentating, and he used to always say something about you train in the dark and you shine in the lights, something like that. That's what I always remember Bobby the Brain Heenan used to always say, especially when he talked about certain wrestlers.
And remember, this podcast is open to any and all who wish to chime in.
Yeah. We welcome anybody, including Nazis and
Hello? Hello?
And Fallen.
Oh, all right. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Nothing
It's
much.
been a while.
Yeah.
You're coming through great, Fallen.
Sorry about that. It's just that I was on my phone and yeah, whatever.
What's going on?
Oh, it's fine, my dude.
Nothing much.
So let's see.
No. Oh yeah. There also there's also something I kind of point out. There's also a Fist of the North Star Kickstarter ebook coming on Kickstarter.
Oh.
Yo, that sounds hype.
Yep. That sounds hype.
Yeah, are they like making a new game for Fist of the North Star?
Yeah, they are.
Is it something like a Muso game, like the like Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage and its sequel?
Something like that, yeah.
Sweet. You know, Arc System actually made a Fist of the North Star fighting game.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They actually did do a lot of Fist of the North Star fighting games. It's like, but then again, you know, it's been a while since they actually did something. Because right now they're trying to release the manga ebook type of thing. It's like they have this like little electric cover, like you can actually see the pictures and everything, and it actually has the sound effects and everything. I was like looking at the Kickstarter of it.
I swear, if it doesn't have the voice actors from Ken's Rage, I think I'm probably gonna crack.
Oh, here's another. Oh man, Arby's advertising is funny. Today,
Yeah, that reminds me. Like, I think I was I was on Twitter yesterday, and Arby's was posting like an anime, kind of promotion with Arby's. You know, like they always do with with all their tweets.
Yep.
And someone got completely triggered by them like using I think Toho characters.
Yeah. And I'm surprised they actually did the one with Tenchi Muyo, like the two. I forgot Tamadakes.
Tomodachis, you think they're called?
Yeah, I think the little two robots that are like wood. It's like they did like two versions of them. Like I was like looking at it, going like, and then there's the Magic School Bus. There's a sword from Kill la Kill.
The Scissored Blade.
Yep.
Oh, you guys love Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it when I was a kid. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. But a lot of a lot of kids in my college, they play Yu-Gi-Oh nonstop. I just have a fascination with the card games.
Yeah.
All right.
I used to play I used to remember playing the card game on my PS1.
Forbidden Memories.
Yeah. Fun times.
Well.
And I had a hard time trying to beat.
Yeah.
I had a hard time trying to beat that one character.
Nightmare.
Yeah, I think it was Nightmare or the other ones because it was harder to pass out because I needed new cards for that game, and I was just like, man, I gotta go get the codes for the cards. But every time I used to remember the bootlegs. People were like selling the bootlegs like no joke.
Okay. Well, despite the fact that the waifu or no waifu went south in a hurry, which also led to them threatening your life.
Yeah, they threatened to kill me because they were pissed off that I was talking shit about their waifus.
Guys, all right. Let me lay out a little...
They can't deny the fact that their waifu is trash.
Yes, so they pretty much tried to take it out on me because, well, I was talking.
Well,
shit
hey,
about
they
the
should have
waifu.
just tried to take it out on me because I was the one who thought up of this good idea to begin with.
Yes, and those waifus, you don't realize, dude, they take that shit seriously on Chan boards.
Oh my god.
Yep.
And that, kids, is why I don't have a 4chan account.
But you know,
Wait, you don't need a 4chan account.
Yeah, you
like,
don't need one.
what the hell?
You don't need one. You just go in there and just post anonymously. Like, they allow anyone to post random shit in there. Like, you can post like on poll. They don't even give a shit who you are.
No, they don't.
Huh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've been on their board before. It's like, it's not like they're
It's like weaponized autism.
yeah. They just don't give a shit who posts. It's like, ooh, Samurai Pizza Cats.
Hi.
Arby's advertisement.
I will now come up with a new segment. It's the same premise, but a lot more niche to the Yu-Gi-Oh people. I call it card waifus.
No.
No, god. It's like
I said
All
it's
I
a
know
lot
is-
more niche.
all I know is that most people who just watch the show and nothing else, they'll be like, "Oh no, my waifu's Dark Magician girl." Just
Yeah, because you do not understand, man. They.
Oh,
it
I
doesn't matter.
understand. I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh fan for a good few decades
Yes.
now.
Do you realize that 4chan is also Yu-Gi-Oh fans as well? They can.
I
talk-
know.
They will.
So
They
look-
will kill you. They will shoot you.
First, let me put a little powwow for you guys, for the folks over at 4chan. This is strictly our opinion. No need to get V-triggered over some normie's opinion over your waifu.
Yes, and they will target you, man. Johnny P, you gotta be careful. They will go after you, man.
they will slaughter you.
They will.
They'll hunt you down. They'll kill you.
They will
There's nothing you
send.
can do
They
about
will
it.
send dick pictures to you.
Oh, bring it on! Bring it on! Bring it on!
Okay. Challenge accepted. Chan board,
Okay.
be careful. Johnny P's the new lawman in the internet.
Yep. And unlike all those prissy police officers, I don't take shite from anybody. So let's see. I'm gonna look on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, because that is the prime source for Yu-Gi-Oh! Info, at least in my eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You two can talk about whatever. I'm gonna go look on the wiki.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, has anyone, if you've seen the uncut 4Kids dub by any chance, or?
Can't say I have.
Nope, I haven't.
Oh man.
I did hear about the censorship thing about you Pokemon.
Because, you know, for kids and all
For
that.
kids, yeah. But Yu-Gi-Oh
even
was
anything-
like kind of for
It's
kids.
more for teenagers.
Yeah, it's for teenagers.
It's targeted at more of a teenage demographic.
I mean, most people who play Yu-Gi-Oh are like 8, 15, 16, high school, college. But the
I
anime
played it when I
itself
was
is
in
just
elementary.
purely for kids. It just doesn't work.
So
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Most people in my college are like, "Oh yeah, no, I think the 4Kids dub is one of the best dubs ever made." I'm just, oh god, you
can
can't be
understand.
serious, right?
I can understand.
I mean, I can understand as well, like, as if you're nostalgic about it,
well,
but
they kind of cut a couple episodes out of Yu-Gi-Oh because, and I remember a friend
Alright.
explaining to me about that issue because they kind of took out the storyline where Yu-Gi-Oh went to school and got new friends and all this other stuff. They kind of like
We call that Season 0.
yeah.
But it wasn't made by 4Cats. It was made by Toei.
Yeah, Toei.
No, I meant like they altered edits. You know, they didn't animate anything. I know. It's just people prefer that edit.
Yeah, I need you to look at something on the link here.
All right,
Wow.
sure.
Well, you know
could
what
you,
I call those people? Stupid.
Kawaii pickle desu. Mori Oni-chan.
Oh yeah,
Don't make me
I remember.
say Pickle Rick, Vega.
I remember requoting this. I just recorded it with the words. Delete this. Just
I know.
please delete this.
I know.
Well, before I get started, I got some news. Pablo Escobar's brother is suing Netflix for $1 billion over the hit show Narcos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You mean that show from Univision?
I thought it was okay. No, they actually have two versions of it. They got the English version and the Spanish version.
I mean, I know about Narcos because, well, you know, I'm Hispanic and I've seen that shit everywhere on Univision. My parents just leave it on, you know.
Yeah, I seen that show too. It was like I just couldn't really get into it as much.
Okay.
It got really dramatic.
I mean,
All right,
especially because you just put it with this narc agent. I think his name was El Chapo or something.
El Chapo. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now then.
It's weird. Oh, sorry.
Let's start off with the Luna Light cards. Because, you know. Let's see. Luna Light Blue Cat. Her effect is as follows. If this card is special summoned, you can target one Luna Light monster you control, except Luna Light Blue Cat. Its attack becomes double the original attack until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect of Luna Light Blue Cat once per turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Luna Light monster from your deck. She's got 1600 attack and 1200 defense. So, JT, your thoughts on what I just read?
I think. Well, I think it's kind of obvious. You really, really got to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't been into Yu-Gi-Oh! In a long time. Especially, I was kind of upset that they banned certain cards in the game.
Elemental Hero Stratos.
No, Dark Hole and other ones.
I don't think Dark Hole's banned. Let me check the current ban list.
Yeah, because that kind of is weird, though.
Okay. The current ban list consists of Apocalypse Towers, Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, Cyberjar, Cyberstein, Destiny Hero Disc Commander, Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter, Jin Releaser of Rituals, Elemental Hero Stratos, Fiberjar, Fishborg Blaster, Grand Soil the Elemental Lord, Magical Scientist, Magispector Unicorn Kirin, Makuya the Destroyer, Mind Master, Morphing Jar number 2, Performage Damage Juggler, Performage Plush Fire, Performapal Monkey Board, Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders, Shurit,
It's a long list. It's a
Strategist
very
of the
long list.
Necros, Substitute, Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms, Tribe Infecting Virus, True King Lithosagim. If anyone on 4chan thought I butchered that, please come and kick my ass about it.
So apparently, I'm looking at the news right here. Nintendo Switch version of Doom.
It's gonna suck.
Okay.
I mean,
You're
come on.
trolling. Can I just read, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
sure.
ahead
You
and
guys-
continue about the band list. Go ahead.
Okay. The Disaster, Victory Dragon, Yadagarasu, which has been on the ban list for a good while now, El Shadow Construct, Elder Entity Norden, Den Long, First of the Yang Zing, Digusto Emerald, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight, Lavalval Chain, number 16, Shockmaster, Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, Wind Up Carriers and Mighty, Zodiac Broadbull, Zodiac Trident, Butterfly Dagger Elma, Card Destruction, Card of Safe Return, Change of Heart, Chicken Game, Cold Wave, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, Dimension Fusion, Giant Trunade, Graceful Charity,
Damn, dude. That's a lot of cards you're naming.
Harpy's Feather Duster, Heavy Storm, Kaiser Coliseum, Last Will, Mass Driver, Metamorphosis, Mirage of Nightmare, Monster Reborn, Painful Choice, Pot of Avarice, Pot of Greed, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, Spellbook of Judgment, Super Polymerization, Super Rejuvenation, The Forceful Sentry, Last Turn, Return from the Different Dimension, Royal Oppression, Self-Destruct Button, Sixth Sense, Solemn Judgment, Chime Seal, Trap Dust Shoot, Ultimate Offering, and Vanity's Emptiness. And that's... Before I move on to the limited cards, just let me catch my breath for a bit.
No, I think you did enough,
Jesus.
man. It's fine. Yeah.
But you said that Dark Hole was banned, and I want to prove that it's not.
You could have just read down the alphabetical order and found it.
Okay, so here's the limited. This is the one
I
that
think
has
you did
Dark
enough,
Hole.
man. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do that.
I'm a bit of a completionist, Vega.
I understand, but you don't have.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
The monsters are left arm of the Forbidden One, left leg of the Forbidden One, right arm of the Forbidden One, right leg of the Forbidden One, Queeport Scout, Artifact Morialith, Sir, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss, Dandelion, Dark Arm Dragon, Ipsy Diva, Aether the Heavenly Monarch, Exodia the Forbidden One, Genix Ally Birdman, Graf Malbranch of the Burning Abyss, Ignis Heat the True Draco Warrior, Infernity Archfiend, Insector Dragonfly, Insector Hornet, Cosmo Dark Destroyer, Max C, Miscellaneous Saurus, Neospatian Grand Mole, Night Assailant, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Speedroid Terratop, Tour Guide from the Underworld, Dudiac Rapier, Evagishki Gust Kraken, Evagishki Mine Argus, Necros of Brainiac, Necros of Unicorn, Ritual Beast Ulti Canahawk, Dulorian, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier, Ignister Prominence, the Blasting Draco Slayer, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Dimensional Fissure, Divine Wind of Mist Valley, Draco Face Off, Emergency Teleport, Final Countdown, Foolish Burial, Future Fusion, Gateway of the Six, Infernity Launcher, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, Limiter Removal, Mind Control, Monster Gate, One Day at Peace, One for One, Pantheism of the Monarchs, Raigeki, Reasoning, Reinforcement of the Army, Rekindling, Royal Tribute, Sacrifice, Soul Charge, Symbol of Heritage, Zagras Looks Greener, the Monarch Stormforth, Upstart Goblin, Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Eradicator Epidemic Virus, Imperial Order, Infernity Barrier, Macrocosmos, Magical Explosion, Ring of Destruction, Skill Drain, Solemn Warning, Soul Drain, Torrential Tribute, True King's Return, and Wall of Revealing Light. The semi-limited cards are Atlantean Dragoon, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Card Trooper, Luster Pendulum the Draco Slayer, Mathematician, Necroface, Thunder King Ryo, Wind-Up Magician, Brianac Dragon of the Ice Barrier, TG Hyper Librarian, Brain Control, Burial from Another Dimension, Chain Strike, El Shaddai Fusion, Preparation of Rites, ceasefire and Ojama Trio.
Wow.
And the ones that
Shit.
are no
I
longer
know.
part of the list
He's naming it.
are Debris Dragon, Honest, Rescue Cat, Rescue Rabbit, Summoner Monk, Witch of the Black Forest, Charge of the Light Brigade, Dragon Ravine, and Wavering Eyes.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shite, that was a lot of cards.
Yeah, like I said, you didn't have to.
But I would get flack on this stream if I didn't.
You might already have.
Holy fuck.
You might
As I
have.
said, I'm willing to take the full brunt of their wrath. So anyway, back to Lunalight Blue Cat. Well, I'm more of a Panther person myself, to be honest. What I mean is, I would prefer a Lunalight Panther Dancer. Let me put everything about her here in this chat. There we go. All right, let's get the ball rolling. Fallen?
Give it about probably an 8.
An 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
What gives you that idea?
I don't know. It just comes in my head. I don't know.
Not much of a cat person?
I mean, I'm into cats. I'm into cat chicks. Her, I'm just not feeling it.
How about you, Vega?
10 out of 10. IGN.
But you're not IGN.
10 out of 10. IGN.
Still not IGN.
I still think it needs to be IGN.
But apparently IGN must have a couple of furries in its workforce.
Actually, they do. From what I heard.
But admit it, Vega, you walked
But they're into
into that one.
But I heard
I walked right into that trap.
Yeah, but I heard they actually have people that listens to German gay techno music, from what I heard. No joke.
Trick. Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thought the internet spazzed out on me
Ricky,
on my home
Martin
internet.
needs your
Spazzed
help.
out on
Yeah, I'm having technical issues here.
You know.
Understand.